We all know a couple that broke up and then both of them seem to have different reasons why the relationship ended. Maybe it was that one person ate, I don't know, too many anchovies or something, right? Or like when my parents separated, my dad said, for example, we disagreed on cooking inside. And you can tell that I'm totally over it. Anyway, the same thing is happening with the Liberals and the Nationals divorce. I mean, not exactly, because neither party is fighting for the custody of 12-year-old me. But anyway, a bit of context. After the federal election, the Liberals and the Nationals traditionally go into something sort of like a vow renewal stage where they renegotiate their marriage. This typically involves their stances on policy, who's in charge of what portfolios, like defense or energy, agriculture, you get the idea. So that's called a shadow cabinet, and it will be important in a second. On Tuesday, when Nationals leader David Littleproud was announcing the divorce, he boiled it down to 4 key reasons that they disagree. So, nuclear, regional future fund, which is essentially more money for the bush, telephone service connectivity, and the powers to break up the supermarkets. Last night, Nationals Senator Bridget McKenzie appeared on the ABC 7:30 program and was asked if, alongside those 4 points mentioned, decisions had also been made about whether the members of the shadow cabinet, essentially the coalition's combined leadership team, would be allowed to publicly disagree on policy. Bridget McKenzie said that
it was solely on those 4 policies.
But then things got messy, live on air. Susan Lee's office actually texted the show's host, Sarah Ferguson, accusing McKenzie of lying, saying basically, we've got receipts.
Now, as that interview played, we've just received a note from Susan Lee's office saying it is not correct to suggest that shadow cabinet solidarity was not a sticking point, and they, that is Susan Lee's office, have that in writing.
They also sent another text as well, reiterating that they believed she wasn't telling the truth. So, what did McKenzie say in response? Well, she's sticking her ground, adamant that the main reason for the breakup was the 4 policies. So it seems like, at the very least, the Nats are really sticking to the nuclear pipe dream. This separation could be seen as a move to undermine Lee as she tries to bring the Liberal Party more into the centre. Lee was only voted in as Liberal leader a few weeks ago on a very small margin of votes. And with some senators leaving in a few months, that margin could become even smaller. Someone like Angus Taylor or Andrew Hastie could come in and challenge the leadership. Both the Libs and the Nats know that they can't really rule government without each other because it will then confine them to the opposition benches for life. They also know that the longer they're apart, the harder it is to get back together. Like any bad relationship, I mean, the whole thing kind of just reeks of toxic codependency.